Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory, not a state. Because of that, Congress holds plenary, full powers under the Territorial Clause of the U.S. Constitution, Article 4, Section 3, Clause 2. This means Congress can overturn, veto, or nullify any law passed by Puerto Rico's government, even if it was passed democratically. Meanwhile, U.S. states have protections under the 10th Amendment, which guarantees that powers not given to the federal government are reserved for the states or the people. Congress cannot arbitrarily overturn state laws unless the state law directly violates the U.S. Constitution, or there's a federal law that preempts the state law, and even then, it's often challenged in court. Examples of U.S. control over Puerto Rico. The Puerto Rico Oversight, Management, and Economic Stability Act, PROMESA, created an unelected board that has veto power over Puerto Rican budgets and laws. Puerto Rico's government cannot enter into international trade deals, print currency, or manage immigration policy, all controlled by the U.S. bottom line. Puerto Rico's self-government is conditional and limited. It can be overruled at any time. States have constitutional protections and sovereignty that Puerto Rico does not. Very differently, if Puerto Rico became an autonomous province of Spain, it would operate under a completely different legal and constitutional framework, one that offers stronger guarantees of self-government than its current status under the United States. Here's how the rules of engagement would change under Spain. Under U.S. territorial rule, today, no constitutional guarantee of self-government. Congress can override local laws at any time. Puerto Rico has no voting power in Congress and no presidential vote. The island is subject to U.S. federal law, but can be excluded from constitutional protections, as seen in insular cases. The Fiscal Control Board, PROMESA, controls Puerto Rico's budget, not the elected government. Under Spanish autonomy, like the Canary Islands, self-government protected by Spain's 1978 Constitution, local government has full authority over education, healthcare, agriculture, infrastructure, cultural policy. Spanish Parliament cannot override local laws without a constitutional process. Residents elect representatives to the Spanish national government, Congress and Senate. Puerto Rico would be part of the European Union, gaining free movement across 27 EU countries, access to EU education and scholarships, universal healthcare, EU labor rights, and job mobility. Bottom line, if Puerto Rico rejoined Spain as an autonomous province, it would finally have legal protections for its autonomy, representation in a national democratic government, access to EU resources, and dignity as a self-governing people, something it has never had under US rule. Subscribe, like and share to support our channel. Puerto Rico, open your eyes. See you soon.